What? We're back, folks. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Once again, we are back on the air. After the last live stream mishap, let's try it again. Let's see if we can last. Holy mackerel, folks. Well, you may have noticed this is a new channel, the same show on a new channel. A week or so, well, 2 weeks ago maybe, I think it's probably been 2 weeks, but yeah, I was doing a live stream and I had a movie, just a small, really crummy, can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a Star Wars ripoff. It was Star Crash is what it was. Had it showing in a little window on my desktop here, like I have my other little stuff going here. And yeah, it was like 15 minutes in, boom, pulled down. Content was copyright hit on the content. Well, okay, that's fine. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do it. But the thing is, they don't give you any explanation. They just take down your stream. They didn't take down the channel. They suspended my live stream. So the next day I said, okay, that seems fair. I goofed up. That's, all's fair in love and war. And I sent him an email and asked him, sorry about that. I didn't know. I thought it was, the copyright was good on it because I've seen it up. It's all over YouTube with no problems, it seems, that movie I was showing. And after I sent that email, I woke up the next morning, boom, channel was gone for deceptive practices. And I think that might have came from, I didn't have my channel separated. I had it all on one channel because I was keeping, the views and the statistics from my old original channel that I've had since 2007, which is now gone, which is fine, whatever. New channels, and I split them up where they are completely independent of each other. So World of Weird is now on its own independent channel. There'll be no content on it at all besides the content that we together create. So there it is, folks. I'm back, and my diehard fans have all come back so far, and man, we got some great guests coming up here after the first of the year, people that you will have heard of. And I'm enjoying it once again. Boy, I tell you, I was really kind of despondent there for a good 48 hours. I was like, really, man, come on, all that work. We were like, 100 subscribers away from 1,000. That's the big hump. You get 1,000, things start getting easier. So we're going to rebuild, but the good thing is I have all my content, and I just re-uploaded and made sure everything was cool, and here we are. So with the Google YouTube rules in mind, I'm going to stay within them completely on all my content, and also I had a couple things on the old channel that were, to be honest, devised to pull in listeners, to pull in viewers that were not completely my own content. So, it's fair. All's fair. I'm not complaining, but I'm going to stay within the rules, and as you should. Come on. It feels better this way anyway. It doesn't feel, nothing's phony about it. So, here we are. Once again, live stream. I probably ought to pull up another window here. Excuse me. Whoops, wrong one. And let me log into YouTube here and see if there's anybody listening to the show. And I was going to go through the greatest finds of 2017, and since it's 12:05 here on the in Tennessee, it is now New Year's Eve, 2017, December 31st to be exact. The morning of Sunday, December 31st, 2017. I hope everybody's had a great holidays, whatever you celebrate. It doesn't matter to me. I think whatever you celebrate, as long as you're spending time with your loved ones, and if you have the right outlook about it, I think it's fantastic. And as long as it makes you happy, celebrate whatever you want to celebrate. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. I'm all for it. We had a pretty good Christmas here. My daughter had a great Christmas. That's all that really matters. So I hope everybody else had a great holidays as well. And I hope everybody's going to have a very cool and fun and safe New Year's Eve. Let me check the stream here. And we have one person watching, but the stream is alive. The stream is alive. So basically, this show tonight was to test this new stream. Same software, same kind of format, but new channel. So I wanted to make sure everything was cool with the streaming. Everything seems to be A-OK. So far, so good. I will say hi in the chat. Hello. And okay, let's look at. I want to look at a few of these. Oh, hey, everybody, you guys watching here while I'm live. I don't know how long I'll be live. Probably not too long, maybe half an hour, depending if anybody Skypes in or calls in. But you can Skype into the show and we'll talk about whatever you want. Whatever the weirdest stuff for the last year has been going on, you can talk about that. The most interesting thing that's happened in 2017, you might want to talk about that. But whatever you want to talk about, you can Skype in at Wire Digital. That's Wire Digital, all one word, all lowercase. That is us on Skype. Or you can call in at 731-215-0064. All right, without any further ado, let's look at this. The greatest finds of 2017 around the world. Let's start in America and Mexico. A form of superlife. Huh. A cave filled with crystals is home to microbes that survive in extreme conditions. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's the next one? Oh, well, let's stick with the animals. Let's stick with the weird animals. Enormous alligator. Hey, this is in Lakeland, Florida. The local police department called the alligator huge, ginormous, very large. Let's see what's up above. Like, hey, what's happening here? Up above Lakeland here. Orange alligator. This is Hannanen, South Carolina. Never heard of it. Experts suspect environmental factors gave the alligator its unusual color. That's not good. That doesn't sound good when we're coloring the animals. Let's see what's down here. In the tick fossils with mammal blood. Interesting. Dominican Republic, this ancient parasite carries the first fossilized mammal blood cells that ever been discovered. Wow, cool. Sounds like it's very Jurassic Park, huh? Can get them the mammal DNA out of the tick fossil and create something that hasn't been created in many, many millions of years. It sounds like a great idea, huh? Electric blue tarantula in Guyana. Wow. An entomologist bumped into a group of electric blue arachnids living in a rotten stump. I'm not going to go into the full stories, maybe some of these later. This is on the atlasobscura.com website if you'd like to go check it out for yourself. It's pretty cool. What else here? Let's stay down in South America where we know there's some creepy crawlers. Desk puma. Oh, look, it's behind. Looks like somebody behind somebody's desk peeping up above it. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Factory employees showed up to work and found a large puma laying underneath a desk. Right on. Well, you know, they got to lay somewhere. Let's keep on going a little more south. To Molotov fossil. What's that? Patagonia, Argentina. This discovery suggests that the nightshade family is older than we thought. Oh, so it's a... wow, interesting. Interesting. Missing Swiss couple. Oh, this is a... underwater city. In Tunisia, underwater archaeologists found the ruins of Nepopolis, a Roman city that was wiped out by a tsunami. Interesting, very interesting. I forgot where they... Atlantis was supposed to be around there somewhere, wasn't it? Or did Edward Casey said it was supposed to be in the damn Bahamas, right? I don't remember. Oh, the great... we've heard about this one. The big void in the Gaza pyramid in Egypt, of course. Scientists found an empty space inside the Great Pyramid of Gaza using sensors that detected cosmic particles. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. Let's go stay over here in the continent of Africa. And so what is this little creature thing? Oh. Forgotten notebooks of tree data. This is from the Congo. Every week for 2 decades, biologists documented the lives of 2,000 individual trees. And I guess they'd forgotten about it, but I guess somebody has found their research. Wow. 20 years of examining 2,000 individual trees. That's a lot of data. Man, it's amazing the people dedicate themselves to... such interesting things, and thank goodness that people do. Here's one. We are still on the continent of Africa, I think. Here. Oh, we're kind of in the Arabian Peninsula here, it looks like. Actually, we're in the cradle of civilization. Well, close to it anyway. This is from Israel. Cradle of civilization's Iraq, I believe. Mesopotamia. Anyway, 50 letters making up 17 words were found on pottery shreds dating back to the first temple of Jerusalem. Wow. That's pretty cool. Let's get down here. Scale-losing gecko. This is in Madagascar. This tiny lizard sheds its scales as soon as it's touched. I know people like that. Let's see. Let's go to Thailand. Let's go to the Orient here with Thailand. Bones of a giant otter. Wow. Yunnan province, China. Researchers found a nearly complete skull of an extinct giant otter. Otters. I always thought of otters as kind of the cats of the sea. Well, sea otters anyway. Then sea lions and were kind of the dogs of the sea. Seemed like, you know, they just... I'm sure that's probably a bad euphemism, but, you know, hey, that's what it kind of seemed like to me. Dealing with them, I've dealt with them before on a daily basis, really. Oh, skeleton of a stellar sea cow. Bering Island, this is from Russia. Researchers found the well-preserved remains of an extinct Saurian? Man, I can't read. Let's see what my computer says it's called. Oh, I can't copy it off this map. Anyway, oh well. We'll just call it a sea cow. No, it looks like nothing big unearthed in Australia in 2017. Let's go back over here to... Well, we're all in the same spot. Just look at the ice wall. Antarctica, 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 Antarctica. I'm entertaining myself. Donner Pass, the famous Donner Pass, where the party ran into trouble when they were going to California and happened to feast upon the dead to stay alive back then. Covered wagon, I don't remember what it was, 1800s, I believe. Anyway, the California Highway Patrol found this empty vehicle in a very ominous location near Donner Pass. Looks like it's buried under 20 feet of snow. Wow. Here's another question mark. Grasshopper stuck in a Van Gogh. Kansas City, Missouri conservators found a grasshopper embedded in Vincent van Gogh's olive trees. That's not so out of the norm for painters. They put all kinds of stuff in paintings. A friend of mine, I have a painting up here on my wall. A good friend of mine did, actually, as a matter of fact. Josh Brown painted it, and it has a orange peel, little piece of orange peel stuck in it. Yeah, it's fantastic. Let's see here. Surprise Egyptian slab. This is Egypt. This is Ann Arbor, Michigan. A 3,200-year-old stone slabs stashed inside a sarcophagus in Berlin had gone missing. Let's read the full story on this. Do you want to? Why not? It's a very interesting piece. I wonder where old Tutankhamun's stuff is now. Like Museum of... I wonder if it's back in Egypt. We'll look it up in a minute. When Berlin's Nuns Museum closed in 1939 at the start of the World War II, the staff rushed to protect precious items in the collection. As they put important artifacts into storage, someone stashed a 32-year-old stone slab from ancient Egypt inside a sarcophagus. After the war, the slab carved limestone with turquoise ceramic glaze. Wow. Was nowhere to be found. Curators wrote it off as one of the many artifacts lost in the chaos. But now, 70 years later, the slab is turned up on another continent. Dutch Egyptologists noticed the slab in a recent photo from the Kinsley Museum of Archaeology in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and matched it to the historical photo of the Nuez Museum. When he informed curators at both museums, the Kinsley Museum offered to return the slab to Berlin. The slab is a portion of a commemorative pillar, or stele, and includes a carving of Epatmos, the mayor of Memphis, there in Egypt. It will be put on permanent display in the News Museum this summer. That's pretty darn cool, isn't it? What a beautiful piece. Let me look up King Tutankhamun. I'd like to know where his stuff is. I remember when I was maybe 10 years old. I think I was 10 years old. We went to, it was the first time that it was when King Tut's riches and all the things found in his tomb were on a tour, a national tour, and it was at the... We drove from San Diego to L.A., me and my father and mother, and went and saw it. And it was, I can still remember it. More than anything, I remember the big gold face mask. Everything was so beautiful, and I've always, I guess since then, before then, in books and school and stuff, I always liked the design, the Egyptian design, the Egyptian aesthetic was always very beautiful to me. And I think after seeing that fantastic exhibit, it was even more, you know, it even stuck with me more about everything about it. Just interesting to me. Very strange culture, of course, compared to us, of course, or modern civilizations, but very beautiful, amazing craftsmanship, gold, workmanship, metals, all, you know, just amazing stuff. Let's see where its stuff is. Hey, guess what's coming to Los Angeles in 2018? King Tut. He's coming back. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Let's see where they're originally housed. Sorry for the dead air. Well, looks like they're coming back to that's. It doesn't. I can't really. I'm not going to be silent with you guys here and do all this dead air looking up stuff. But it's interesting to note that it is coming back to Los Angeles this coming year. So, man, I tell you, if you can get, it'll probably be some other large cities across the country. In 2018, maybe, hopefully, and I would encourage anyone to go see it, and especially if you have children, to take them to go see it. It is just an amazing thing that has stuck with me for 40 years, more. It's just, I can still see it. Big, beautiful, golden sarcophagus. And the death mask, well, I guess they put it over his head. It's kind of shoulder. It's almost like a bust kind of thing. Very cool stuff. So there it is. We are back on the air. We are back alive. I don't foresee any problems. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm going to keep all my content nice and clean and creator friendly. I'm going to be the only one creating it. So we will keep it going. So I'm going to call it a night, and I want to wish everybody a very happy New Year. We are going to have some really great guests, some that I've already talked to, but a few that I have not that will, I would imagine are going to be very good shows. So keep your ears out for that. And if you come across this and haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We are building our subscriber base back up, and I appreciate everybody that's come back, and I will keep creating interesting stuff for you and with you for you. And anytime you guys see me on the air, hopefully with more subscribers will come a more consistent live streaming where we can have at least a few times a week where you guys can call in, we can talk to each other and interact with each other and build our small little community of like-minded thinkers. So without further ado, I'm going to take off for the night and get some sleep. And like I say, if I don't talk to you before then, Happy New Year, everybody.